Okay, welcome to episode 13 of Rate the Darts Venue, and today it's from the town of Daventry in Northamptonshire. Well, Daventry is 75 miles from London, and it's in between Northampton and Coventry, closer to Northampton, part of Northamptonshire. And today's episode takes place from the Plume of Feathers, probably known to the locals as the Feathers. So let's head there. Looks like there's been a Grand Prix in Daventry this afternoon. A few mobility scooters here. That's not a problem. Access by any means, and let's take a look inside the Plume of Feathers. So the board is a Unicorn Eclipse Pro. It's an old board, it's PDC endorsed, so it's not a bad board. Very old, very worn, but even wear. It's obviously been rotated. It's not in the worst condition, but yeah, it's clearly been up there for a long time. We're going to give 6 out of 10. Never heard of Staverton, but that's where we are here today, Daventry. Got some outdoor space here, I assume. Oh. Yeah. That's a small smoking area there. But as you can see, very traditional bar, low ceiling. Okay, general setup. Okay, we've got a scorer here, but it appears not to work. I've tried every button, including the on button, every single button. It doesn't work, and I can't see a power supply. It may work, could be wrong. At least it's there. It'd be better if it worked. We've also got a surround, which is good. Lighting is shining right on the board, so can't complain about that. There is only one board. It looks like there may have been 2 boards. I'm no Columbo, but yeah, it looks like that's where you would hang a board, and I can see a circle there where a board may have been. Yeah, one board. No physical hockey. It looks like that white line. That feels like that's right in terms of where we would stand. But it's not clear, and it's very inaccessible. All in all, for setup, be 7 out of 10. Okay, value section. This could be quite a short clip, because that pint of Carlsberg is only £2.55. I don't know if it's happy hour in Daventry on a Friday lunchtime, town centre, or lower prices during the day. But even in the context of that being cheap prices, it's still very, very cheap. £2.55, unbelievable. And these crisps, roast chicken, not a flavour you see sold loose packed in pubs very often, I don't think. Not an absolute favourite of mine, but can't go wrong. And not a penny more than they should be at £1. So £3.55 for these 2 items in front of you, and therefore can only be, for value, a 10 out of 10. Have you ever seen a bar in closer proximity to a dartboard? I certainly haven't. So it is a very cramped environment. It's potentially a good setup, but again, there's no hockey other than, I think, that white mark you see on the floor, you know, and the table's in the bloody way. I'm revising the setup. It's a 6 out of 10 for setup. And now it's time for that double 16 challenge. I've actually stepped a bit closer because I don't think that white mark is where the hockey should be. I'm literally having to guess here. Oh, it is. Oh, spot on. Ah, the 2 holes in the floor. Okay. Well, helped out by a local, thank you very much. Doesn't make me any better, mind you. Try to hit double 16. Trying to get double 16.
What time is that tonight? 7 o'clock. It's just music videos wherever you request. Right. But might do a bit of guessing here as well.
Don't go wrong.
So guessing here is a video that I played. Get shot. So because she would like half the shot. So it depends if you want to go on the hardcore stuff.
Yeah. Hold on. Pause that. I lost a step.
And said, well, what's going to be really sweet? So then I thought to myself, well, you know.
That's 12 darts thrown, but I will be taking 3 off because I was speeding them.
Plug in that side. Come back and then
I believe that's 14 darts. I'll be taking 3 off because a local has actually told me where to stand. I was standing way further back. But yeah, I will count this back. It's been a bit of a chaotic couple of minutes. I believe that's the 14 darts, the double 16 challenge. You can see the average over the screen. Thanks very much. Call it stop. Okay, I'm not sure how the editing of this is going to work because it's been a bit of a chaotic set of videos. I've actually spent the last half hour playing darts with the bloke that showed me where the hockey is. So, a lovely Welsh bloke. He actually showed me the holes on the floor. There they are. So, you know what? I should probably have got that, but it wasn't obvious. But or at least it wasn't to me. So I was actually here. So that suspicious white mark is not an hockey. But enough about white marks. So as you can see, I was standing way too far back. Should have been here. But yeah, the old Welsh bloke I was playing called Taff. He's played with Kevin Painter and Matt Edgar, who are both local to Daventry, or Daventry-ish. I know Kevin Painter's used to be an absolute top ranked player, and Matt Edgar is a bit of a YouTube hero of mine, so that was good to know. This guy I played, he also thinks I could play in a pub team. He says I've got the arm for it. But don't worry, I've rung the police and I've spoken to the woman behind the bar. He's not to have any more drinks. So there we see the High Street, Daventry. And to summarise, the Plume of Feathers, it's a 6 out of 10 for the board and a 6 out of 10 for setup, 10 out of 10 for value, 8 out of 10 for atmosphere, and it's a 30 out of 40 for the Plume of Feathers. See you in the next episode.